Hello everyone, today I'm making a brief video actually showing you how to make an account on IACRA through the FAA to get an FTN. This way you can take your Part 107 exam, and this can be commonly one of the most asked questions about actually registering for the exam. To take the exam, as the website can be a little difficult to navigate in some ways. So as well as navigating through IACRA, I'm going to show you how to make an account through PSI Exams as well. And so let's go ahead and get started on this process. So the first thing you're going to do is navigate over to iacra.faa.gov, which is right up here in the top here. So you should get to this website here, and this is what we're going to be looking for. So over here on the right, you're going to have a section for a username and a password. So unless if you've already done this already, most of us haven't. So we're going to come over here and we're actually going to press register. So this is going to give us a form to fill out here. So the first thing we're going to do is select applicant. And then we're not going to worry about any of this right here. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to scroll down. We're going to accept the terms of service there. So you should not have an airman certificate number yet. This is going to be when you actually pass the exam. You're going to come in and put this in here. So we don't need that at the moment, and you'll put your date of issuance. So then you're going to come through here and you're going to fill this out, and you do need to fill every section of this out on this first set here. So we'll do, we'll just fill this out kind of briefly. So whatever, just fill this out. Make sure you do this whole area. And then we're going to have our security questions here. So you do need to do these security questions as well. Make sure you're writing all of this down as you go, especially your security questions, as this information can be hard to recover or to go back in and change after you've actually done this. So now down here at the bottom, you're going to have a username and password section here. So you're going to need to fill this out. And again, please write this down because you're going to need this. And again, if you lose this, it can be incredibly difficult to get this back. So make sure that you're writing that down. All right, so I'm going to actually go sign into my account, and then we'll navigate over to the next section. All right, so now that you've signed in, you've got your account done, you're going to come to this screen right here, which is going to have your user information listed over here at the top. As well as it's going to have confirm your email address. You don't need to do that at the moment, but however, it is always important to confirm your email address. That way that you can get back in. So what you're going to see over here, you're going to have a couple of options. You're going to have console, user profile, add role, all of this. But what we're looking for is start new application. So you're going to come to this screen right here. Under your application type, you're going to click pilot. Under pilot, you're going to click remote pilot initial. From there, you're going to click small unmanned aircraft systems, and then you're going to press start application. I'm not going to click this because there's sensitive information listed under this part. However, it's about the same as filling out your actual profile itself, and a lot of it does transfer in. From there, after you navigate through that, you're going to wait until after you have taken your exam and passed, and then you're going to put that certification number in and then review and submit. So that's how you navigate IACRA. It's not that terrible. Sometimes the website does have a few issues. However, it's really not that terrible of a process to do. So after you've got that, the next thing we're going to need to do is navigate over to PSI Exams. All right, so now we're on PSI Exams. Importantly though, note that you go to FAA.PSIExams.com and not just the original PSI Exams website. You do need to be on the FAA version of their website to make sure that you're signing up for the correct test. So after you get on here, you're going to again create a new account, verify your eligibility, and this is why here. So this is why you need IACRA, because you need an FTN. So you're going to put your FTN here, first name, your last name, and then actually create your account. So I'm going to get signed into my account real fast, and I'll be back here in 1 second. Okay, so now we're actually signed into our PSI Exams account here. So after you go through that process, it's going to bring up this page here. So what we're going to do is you're going to come to the search bar here, and you're actually going to type in small. So just the word small there. and you should see unmanned aircraft general or small UAG. We're going to select that. Please ensure that the exam describes, so yes, make sure you are on the right one. So after we know we're on the right one, you go ahead and hit yes. So after this loads here, so what it's going to do is it's actually going to show you this screen right here. So if you've never taken the exam before, on here you're going to put 1. If you have taken it already, let's say you failed and you're needing to retake it, then go ahead and put how many attempts that it's taken you for that. But for most of us that have never taken it, we're going to go ahead and press 1 on here. Okay, so when we get to this part here on your authorization category, we're going to go ahead and select none if you've never taken it. However, if you have taken it, these are for other FAA exams, but if you have failed it, I do believe you have to come on here and do the failed airman knowledge test report for verification purposes. However, for new testers, you're just going to go ahead and press none. So this is going to take us to the next screen here, which is going to ask whether you need an accommodation or not. That is fully up to you. Whatever you feel like you need, go ahead and select that. All right, so no accommodation needed, go ahead and press that there. Or just whatever, what you need. If you need an accommodation, by all means, please select that. So this is going to pull us to this screen here. And now what you're going to do is you're actually going to go through here and set your location. Go ahead and I understand and agree this. That's just telling you what materials you can have and what you can't. Go ahead and read through that. So what we're going to do now is actually select the location of our test. So it should automatically pull this up. If it doesn't, go ahead and type this in. So go ahead and set your range to whenever you would like to take it here. So we'll go ahead and set ours starting next week, just because I know we have a test here coming up. So let me go ahead and set this just a little bit later, since it's a max of a 14-day range. So I know we have a test coming up. So this is going to give you your closest testing centers here. So for us at Murray State, what it's going to do is it's actually going to pull up 2 times. So Tuesday, March the 28th, we have a date, and then we have a date down here on Wednesday, March the 29th. So you're just going to select whatever date is the best for you. And this is actually going to allow you to begin the scheduling process. So what you're going to do is you're going to press that, scroll down and hit schedule. I'm not going to go ahead and proceed just because I don't need to do this. What you would do is you would hit schedule and it's going to add you a seat. From here on there, you're going to go ahead and pay your fee to the testing center, and then you're going to be registered to take the test. So that's really all there is to it. After you've got this as well as your IACRA account, you are good to take the exam. Just make sure you've gone ahead and scheduled through there and that you get your scheduling confirmation after you've paid, and you're good to go. And really, that's all there is to it. So I hope that was self-explanatory enough. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to let me know, and I would love to help you out with that. And remember that Murray is going to be our best testing center for Western Kentucky for Murray State University and for our students. So that'll be an awesome opportunity for you. And I would really encourage you to take that here on campus. So with that being said, that's all I've got for you guys today. And I hope everybody has a good rest of their week. Thank you.